What up, Huck Squad? Happy holidays and a happy mystery box season to everybody. Opening up the mystery box is always one of my favorite videos to make every single year. I always love just seeing what Discmania sends out, and I love seeing the signature disc, which at this point I think everybody knows is the Horizon DD1. I still haven't felt one or seen one in person, so I'm still looking forward to opening this up. I haven't really been checking out what other people have been getting in their boxes, and by now, I'm filming this on the 14th, and I'm a little bit behind the ball. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already opened up your boxes and seen what's inside of them, but I've had a busy month. My work schedule has been kind of all over the place. I just haven't had a chance to sit down and film, so here we are, finally sitting down and filming, and you can still see the tape is still on the box here. Haven't opened it up. I have no idea what's inside of it. All right, so we might as well just get right into it then. I think everybody knows that the DD1 is going to be the Signature Series disc, and I am really looking forward to checking that out. I don't think I'm going to be able to get out today and throw it, but I am going to try to get out soon and throw that DD1 and give a review on it. Honestly, whenever I open up the mystery boxes, I always go in with the mindset of just getting a bunch of extra plastic. Like, I'm really not hoping for all the rare discs or hoping for anything in specific. I'm just hoping to get some extra plastic. I like to do giveaways on the channel, and I like to just have backups in general, so it's always nice to just get backups too. If I get a disc that's misprinted or doesn't have a stamp on it, I'm gonna try to guess what it is before I actually look at what it is. All right. So right on top we have a sheet that has a 20% discount off of your next purchase at Discmania. So I think what I'm going to do is probably give this code to you guys. So over the screen right now, first person to save this code and use it can use it. And also, speaking of codes, like I said, I know I'm a little bit late to the unboxing video here, but if you haven't gotten a mystery box yet and you wanted to get one, you could always use code NOAHMB22 at checkout and you'll get 10% off your box. But right on top is a disc that I personally love to throw, and I actually lost my favorite one in the last episode at Buffinville on the water hole. So first disc out of the box is the Evolution Enigma in the Luxe Vapor Plastic, and this looks so nice actually, and it feels really good. You got that gray, like, bursty look to it. It's got the red stamp, and it just feels really nice in the hand, and literally I just lost my seasoned Enigma into the water, so this is perfect to have a backup, because I don't think I had any more backup Enigmas on my shelf over there. So first disc, already a huge dub. That's great. Okay, next up, we have a Discmania Originals. So there's nothing on the front. I can't tell what it is. I'm not going to cheat and look. Blue, sea line. I really can't tell. It almost feels like a PD, one of the new sea line PDs maybe, but I really can't tell. It does have a silver star foil on it, which looks really cool. But I'm going to go with a PD. Oh, it's an FD3. So also a really solid disc. I've been throwing my purple Sea Line FD3. It's probably been the longest tenured disc in my bag right now, and it's been in my bag for, like, I really want to say 4 or 5 years, and I've really leaned on my FD3 for all my, like, overstable forehand shots. So having a backup is really nice, and this is in the new Sea Line plastic as a Discmania original. So this is actually great. So the first 2 discs that I've got so far are backups to what discs that I already throw. So awesome, honestly. Okay, next up we have a blacked out mystery box edition disc. Can't really tell what it is. Definitely feels like a mid-range of some sort. And I don't know. It almost feels like a Mindbender or like a Method, or maybe like an MD1, but there's no stamp on the top. I'm gonna go with probably the MD1, I would assume. Oh, MD3. Alright, that's solid. I can't quite tell what plastic this is. I think it's the, I don't know. It almost feels like Luxe plastic maybe, but pretty solid. Never been a huge thrower of the MD3. Right now I don't have an MD3 in my bag, but it does feel good, and I kind of like the rainbow mystery box stamp on the top, so we got a MD3. Next up we have a kind of like a glow looking disc. So it's a glow looking disc with kind of that purple shimmery stamp on it, and I didn't see, it almost feels like a astronaut. I didn't see what the tag was on the back. I didn't look at it. I'm gonna go with astronaut. That's just my guess. Oh, magician. Kind of close in the active line. Active Glow Premium Magician. It's kind of a cool disc. I didn't expect this one, but honestly, this is extremely domey. Like, I don't think I've felt a disc that's this domey in a long time. Like, holy dome on this thing. This is crazy. I wonder how this thing's gonna fly. I don't know. I think the last Magician that I had was pretty understable, and I don't know. This is just kind of a cool disc. I didn't expect this, but it's got a huge pop top and a ton of dome. So maybe once I go test out the DD1 that's, I'm assuming, at the bottom of this box, that I can just do kind of like a mystery box flight test of a lot of these discs. Next up, we have a misprint Link. I have always been kind of like back and forth on throwing the Link. I don't putt with the Links. I have been putting with the P2 for a long time, but I always go back and forth on putting Links in my bag as a throwing putter. It's nice and shallow. It's got the bead. Once it beats in, it flies really straight with a little bit of fade at the end. So Links are perfect backup putters, and I always could use more Links. Next up, we have another misprint, and that is a double stamped C-Line PD, which was what I thought the first FD3 was, but we do have a green double stamped misprint PD here, and I've always been a big thrower of the PD. I do bag the Lone Howl 3. Ever since I did the review video, it's been in my bag, and we even had a team challenge match, I think like a week or two ago, and I threw it like in the match. I throw it in rounds that actually matter. Sometimes I'll put new discs in my bag, but I won't actually trust to throw them in rounds that matter. But the new Lone Howl 3 PD is awesome. So this is just honestly a good backup to have because I do like to throw PDs. It's kind of that backhand slot for me, whereas the FD3 is similar, a little bit more overstable, but the FD3 is more of a forehand slot and the PD is more of a backhand slot. So it's always nice to have a backup PD. Oh, and this is actually a pretty solid surprise. We got a Logic, and it might come as a surprise to some of you, but I've actually never thrown a Logic, and it's been out for a long time, and so it's kind of nice to get one in my hand. It does feel very similar to the Link. It doesn't have a bead, but it is pretty shallow, and it feels like it's going to fly really straight. This is also going to be another disc that I'm really curious about what the flight pattern is going to be like, because I do like bagging throwing putters, so if this thing throws well for me, I could totally see myself putting this in the bag as a thrower. But the Logic's been out for a while now, and the fact that I haven't thrown one is kind of insane actually, so it's really good to get a Logic in this box and be able to test this thing out. Okay, next up we have the Taylor, which is a new mold, I'm pretty sure. 4401, so it's kind of slow, kind of glidey, and pretty neutral. So it does feel like a fast mid-range. I've never thrown a Taylor, so once again, would be nice to do a flight test of a bunch of these different discs because I'm very unfamiliar with how they fly, but it's a little bit domey. It fits pretty well in my hand. I have really big hands, so whenever I hold putters in mid-ranges, I always fan grip them. I don't really power grip them because my fingers don't fit under the rim very well. But my mid-range slot right now in my bag is pretty set. I like the methods, I like the MD5. I really don't stray too far on my mid-range lineup. I'm gonna try it out, I won't just neglect it, but this is the new Active Line Premium Taylor. And that's gonna wrap it up for like the regular discs. And then at the bottom, a little bit of a collector's guide there, and then underneath the flap, I was really curious about what color scheme I would get on this one because I had seen a bunch. There's like some yellow ones, some white ones. Look at this bad boy. It's like nice and pink with that dark purple rim. That is absolutely beautiful. It's kind of like replicating the Halo plastic a little bit, I would say. And from what I've seen on Instagram, this is a pretty straight flyer, but I've really been doing the best that I can to not look at any of the discs that people have been unboxing. No Taylor flights, no any flights really. Anytime I see like a mystery box post, I like immediately scroll past it until I wanted to do this video. But we got the new Horizon DD1, and honestly, I love this color scheme. This is so cool. It does feel slightly domey. It's not extremely flat. And I just can't wait to get out to the field and try this. I live up in the Northeast, so we're pretty much in the winter now. It is anywhere between 20 to 40 degrees on any given day, and depending on the wind, it can feel even colder than that. So sometimes it's a little bit demotivating to get out there and do like a field test or a flight test in just like a wide open field with the wind ripping at me. But I do really want to get out there and test out these discs and just kind of see how they fly. Honestly, I feel like the Stratosphere, this Horizon DD1, is the start of a really solid lineup of discs, and I really like the plastic. I've been waiting so patiently for just pure S-Line, S-Blend, just a bunch of S-Line plastic to come out, and this feels really good. It does feel The Horizon plastic does kind of feel similar to like an S-line plastic, maybe a little bit more slippery, but I feel like once it gets out there and it hits the ground, hits some trees a couple times, wipes off the gloss. My friend Mark likes to say my hand oils do a good job taking off the gloss on some of these new discs, but I'm really looking forward to trying this Horizon DD1 whenever I get the chance to. That wraps things up. Just a real quick summary of everything again. We got the Lux Vapor Enigma, Discmania Originals C-Line FD3, an unknown plastic that I'm gonna say is probably like an S-Blend or a Lux Vapor for the MD3 here. The Active Line Glow Premium Magician kind of just like blows my mind with how domey this is. I wish you guys could see like how tall the silhouette stands up on this. I might be able to get a good shot for you after this for you guys. We got the Exo Hard Link with the misprinted double stamped C-Line PD. Logic, which is a new disc to me in the Exo Soft plastic. Then we got the new Taylor, which is an active premium line mid-range. 4401 are the flight numbers on the Taylor. And then finally we got the Horizon DD1. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick unboxing. I'm gonna kind of cut it short here. There's not really much else to talk about. There isn't too much else to talk about. I think this might be candy, I think. I don't know if I'm gonna open that up right now. I have a coffee that I'm drinking, so I don't really want it to taste all weird. Ooh, we do have a Stratosphere pin. I don't know how well you guys will be able to see that. And lastly, we have the Stratosphere sticker here as well. So that wraps up the box, and I'm honestly very happy with the haul. A lot of discs that I throw, a lot of backups for me, a couple new discs that I had wished that I had thrown by now that I haven't, like the Logic. I always like to give back to you guys in these types of videos, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pair two of these discs together for a giveaway. I'm gonna pair the black rainbow stamped MD3 and the green double stamped PD together. And to enter to win this giveaway, just go into the comments, drop a hashtag mystery box. I'll come in a couple days, I'll choose one of you guys as a winner and I'll reach out to you. And you will win both of these discs. I'll get them shipped out as soon as I can. And that's gonna wrap things up. We did open up a Huck Squad Discord, so if you're into Discord, go down into the link in the description and join the Huck Squad Discord. There's been a ton of people that have been active in that Discord all the time. And why don't I actually get out my phone and we can go through the Discord real quick. I'm in the Huck Squad Discord right now, and the two threads that we use the most are the Disc Golf thread and the Clips and Highlight thread. Disc Golf thread is just general conversation, and then Clips and Highlights is just anything that you do out at your own course, or maybe it's just some videos that you have in your camera roll that you think are interesting. So shout out to Monarch in the Disc Golf thread. He or she talks all the time and is always contributing to conversation here. So if I just do like a quick scroll, they're kind of talking about random stuff. You got some cool dyed discs in here, just people kind of showing off what they got from their mystery box. Here's a big haul from Young Don TV with, looks like he got 2 mystery boxes there. So I've been doing a good job trying to avoid seeing these pictures until right now, but you can see there's plenty of conversation here in the Disc Golf tab. And then say I go down into Clips and Highlights. Let's give a quick shout out to someone. So here, let's give a quick shout out to Raz. Raz was playing at Borderland, this is hole 15, looking for the ace, and he just barely catches the backside of the basket there. So almost got his ace there at Borderland. We got another Young Don with a clean double stack on, cool looking stamp there. And maybe we can give one more shout out here. How about this, Velo Hero. This is out at Clement Farm, and you can see him on the right side of the screen there. Throws it in, this is a par 4, slow-mo. Bang, throws it in for an eagle on a par 4. So if you have any clips and highlights you want to talk about, I do want to kind of feature the Discord more at the end of episodes. So there you go for that. And then there's also a gaming tab. Isn't as active as the other two, but I'm big into Rocket League. I play old school RuneScape. So we're kind of building a little bit of a community here on the Discord, so if you're interested in the Discord, check it out. Link's gonna be in the description, you can join. I'm gonna try to be active in there as much as I can. I've been a little bit away the last couple weeks, so I haven't been very active in the Discord, but I'm gonna try to get right back into it. So make sure to subscribe, because I'm gonna try to get like videos up about a lot of these different discs, especially the Stratosphere. I even have a video that I want to make on that new Mermaid disc, because I did kind of feature it in the unboxing video, but I want to kind of do like a solo video of that disc because it floats in water. I want to test that out. I want to give people a little bit more flights on that disc because it is a really good flyer, honestly. So yeah, make sure to drop a sub. I really hope you guys have enjoyed. We've been sitting by the fake fire the whole time on the TV, so I'm nice and cozy and warm, but I really hope you guys have a nice holiday. holiday and a nice mystery box season. And like I said, if you end up getting one now, make sure to check out my discount code. It'll save you 10% on your orders. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed, and drop a like if you did, drop a sub if you want to see more, drop a comment, get into the giveaway for these 2 discs, get into the Huck Squad Discord, and I will see you guys in the next one. If I don't have a video up before Christmas, I hope everyone who celebrates Christmas has a wonderful Christmas and enjoys all the time that you get to spend with your friends and family. Peace.